Don't conform to the patterns of this world. Be who you truly are and who God called you to be. I feel like we often get in trouble when we're trying to be people or someone who you truly aren't. And I can say that for myself, that's a part of my testimony. I feel like, especially in my younger years, I was trying to be someone who I wasn't, to impress people, to be cool, and it got me into a lot of trouble, a lot of things, a lot of pitfalls, a lot of bottoms that I've experienced in my life is because I was trying to be cool. I was trying to fit in. I was trying to be somebody I wasn't because that's who I thought the world wanted me to be, One example that I can give is drinking. For the past, I could say, honestly, I've gone a year without having one drink, and I owe that all to Jesus Christ because I finally, looked at myself and I said, what am I drinking for? What am I drinking for? I truly, when I first got to college, I wasn't even I truly didn't drink at all. But it wasn't until, I got around my peers more, I was being pressured about drinking. And finally, one day I was just like, let me just do it. I'm tired of people, asking me why I didn't drink. I'm tired of people, kind of picking on me sometimes because I'm always sober. And then there were oftentimes I would look and I would see people, it seemed like they were having more fun because they were intoxicated. So I just dove in, and I kept that up for almost 20 years, and it wasn't until, like I've talked about my other videos and some of my previous videos, until I hit a bottom, where I really looked within myself and I saw Jesus Christ cleaning up a lot of mess in my life that I saw drinking, and I was like, I truly was never a big drinker in the first place. What am I doing it for? There was no use for it. And, I asked God to take that away from me, and he did. And I can honestly say that the only reason that I was drinking was because I was conforming. I was doing it because I thought that that's, as a man, you go to a bar and, you sit down and, sometimes you just want to eat, but you look weird, not ordering a beer or, a whiskey, something, or if you're out with your friends and everybody's drinking, you look weird being the only one in the corner, sitting down and just enjoying yourself without a drink, So you conform. You end up drinking just because everyone else is doing it. And, I just wanted to bring you this video to say, don't conform. Be yourself. Be who God calls you to be. We get ourselves in trouble when we try to be someone we're not. And a lot of us, we have that gift where we're chosen and, God has put, his values, his principles inside of us, and we dim our light because we want to act and we want to portray ourselves how the world wants us to be portrayed. And it's not who we truly are. And we do that because we feel like if we do it any other way, we're going to get rejected. People are going to look at us funny. Friends, relationships will be broken because, hey, you're not falling in line. You're not doing it how we're supposed to do it. And like I said, I'm just bringing this to you. It's a part of my testimony. Like, don't waste time in your life trying to fit in. If Jesus Christ is calling you somewhere else, fit out. Fit out. It will save you so much time, and it's refreshing. My whole life has changed because I'm done trying to satisfy this world. Satisfy this world. Trying to be cool and oh, I gotta keep up with the Joneses. Nah, that's how my life is done. It's done, because I did that for years, and it got me nowhere. It wasn't until Jesus Christ entered my life, he switched everything up, he turned everything upside down, I've seen so much growth. You know, I've seen so much peace and happiness. You know, it's unspeakable joy. You know, that I feel. You know, and not every day it feels good. Trust me, when you convert and you truly, you know, switch your life up and you change who you are and you start following God every day, oh yeah, that those burdens and that cross, you know, well, you got to pick that up every day as well. But there's an unspeakable joy that He gives you, you know, during that process. That yeah, like it gets tough. But when you know that He's right there with you, that he's walking with you, when you fall, He's picking you up. I mean, it's nothing like it. And honestly, I wish that I would have listened to my parents and other mentors and you know, earlier in my life, so I could experience what, you know, earlier what I could experience what I'm experiencing now earlier. So I don't want to, you know, be before you long, but don't conform to this world. Be who you are. If Christ is calling you something to be somebody or to be something, do it. Because that's the way to go. But I'll talk to you guys soon and have a good one.